Here on the left, you can see the original hinge that I had installed, and then on the right, the slow close hinge. You can't see it because it's hidden, which is one of the things I really like about it. So I have a lot of young kids and they like to close cabinets and it's really loud and obnoxious. So I wanted to replace them with these slow close hinges. You can see it does come with a tool. The tool is about the same depth as what you need to drill to get the new hinge in. So obviously the first step is you remove the hinge. It does come with this jig, but the jig didn't really work exactly for my particular cabinet doors. So I just kind of came up with an solution that kind of worked for me. And I think for everyone, this is going to be different. It's going to depend on the doors that you have. I went ahead and got a portable vacuum cleaner to try to mitigate how much sawdust would go everywhere. It certainly helped some, but as you'll see, I still did get sawdust everywhere. So I don't know if that's really worth having or not. But you can see as I'm drilling, I went the depth of the tool and it still was not flush. So you actually have to go a little bit lower than the depth of the tool. Now you can buy jigs online to do this better than what I did. And I recommend that if you're going to do more than just a handful of these. I was just doing a few though, so I did it by hand and it worked out okay. I got a small drill bit to drill some pilot holes. And this is something else. You can get a self-centering drill bit to help with this part. I just kind of winged it and it ended up working for me really well. But go ahead and drill those pilot holes and then screw it in to the cabinet door. So far you'll notice I didn't actually do any measuring. Obviously I don't recommend that, but I was very happy with how well these hinges worked out. They're just really nice. They were easy to install, not very complicated. You can make some minor adjustments on the hinges for how far out you want the hinge to be using this little screw here. So that's something to be aware of. I want to show you here as I screw it on to the cabinet as kind of the last step. I don't actually screw in all the screws tight because this gives me some room if I need to lower it or raise it a little bit. I can do that. So do that at the end to get the exact height you need, and then you can put these rubber stoppers on and they make it so it's totally silent when you close the cabinet door. Very nice. I've been very happy with these hinges. They were easy to install. And like I said, I didn't measure anything out. You should, but it worked with me not doing it. It came in this box. It didn't come with any instructions, which kind of surprised me, but it is going to be different for everyone. You get a drill bit and a jig. I got these hinges for free to do this review. I'm really happy with them.